The names were changed to protect the innocent. The story you are about to see is true. By Howie. Take it away, Howie. Okay. This was back in, I believe, about 1964. Maybe a 65. No. It was back in 64 because President Kennedy was shot in November of 1963, and this was the next coming up summer. Yeah, June. Me and my brother Harold, we always go camping. And we always camp for a nice good weekend. And we decided to go up to Wisconsin National Forest. Yeah, it was 1964. Yeah, that was the year. Anyway, and this was in June. It wasn't Memorial Day because too many people out there. We like to go way back in the woods, and we kind of live off the land. We don't take much with us. But anyways, we were back in the forest, and I would say probably a good 2 miles because there's like 400,000 acres of nothing. Anyways, our first day we set up camp and we started a fire, got wood, started a fire, and got it going. And instead of eating a cold can of beans, we put a can of beans next to the fire to get them at least warmed up. You know, of course, back then we didn't have like you have today, you know, already made meals and what have you, and blah, blah, blah. And my brother Harold happened to shoot a squirrel that day. So we were going to have squirrel and pork and beans. So that was going to be one of our meals. But when nightfall came, we ate our squirrel and beans. Got some more firewood for the fire and such. And this was about, and of course we always chat all the time talking about stories and such. And all of a sudden, we heard this noise, a howl, and it wasn't a coyote, it wasn't a wolf, it definitely wasn't a bear. Harold says, Howie, what was that? And I said, you know, I've never heard that before, never heard that sound before. I thought maybe it could have been a coyote. And Harold says, no, I think it sounded more like a wolf. You know, it was, we couldn't really distinguish it, you know. So then we heard it a few more times, and it was just a noise you just couldn't put your finger on it. You just couldn't put your finger on it. And so we didn't really think nothing of it, of course. So we threw more wood on the fire because it was a wolf. A wolf really wouldn't come near us then. So anyways, we sacked in for the night. And the next morning we got out some eggs that we had brought, fried up some scrambled eggs, cleaned up our dishes, and decided, well, let's go hiking around for a while. So we did, and so on and so forth. And we went hiking, and Harold says, hey, Howie, come over here. I said, what's that? So I walked over there, and he says, look at this footprint. Here was this huge footprint. I mean, it was huge. I wear a size 12 boot, and people, if you've never seen a size 12 boot, you know it's a big boot. And I put my foot next to this footprint, and you could clearly see the toes and how wide this foot was and how big it was. And got a good look at it. And you could see the 5 toes, the foot impression was huge. It was just a huge footprint. And I says to Harold, I said, geez, I can't imagine a man walking out here in his bare feet. And Harold says, no, I can't either. I think maybe, and Harold says, you think maybe it had something to do with that noise we heard last night? I says, you know, I don't know. But we should come up here again and take a plaster of Paris of the footprint, you know, and maybe we might have something here. We didn't, so we didn't think nothing of it. But again, we stayed there overnight, and we only heard the sound once that night, and of course we still couldn't distinguish it, but it was really quite interesting that whether it's man or beast is out there roaming around in the Wisconsin woods. Interesting indeed. Well, there's always Campfire story for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And I got more stories to come. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.